This is a typical industrial control panel. Circuit breakers, PLCs and I/O modules working together. But the real hero of the safety, this Omron Safety Relay wired to protect both your equipment and your people. Let's understand how to wire a safety relay using a practical example. Now let's see the electrical wiring diagram for this safety relay. As you can see that we have connected 24 volt DC line at A1 and 0 volt DC line at the A2 terminals. This will power on this relay. Next, if you see, it has a T11, T12, T21 and T22 terminals. These are the safety channel terminals. This particular relay have two safety channels, channel 1 and channel 2. If you can see that from here T11 terminal, a wire is going out and it's going to the 16 number page. The wire from the channel 1 comes here and it goes to the NC contact. Same way wire from the channel 2 comes here and it goes to the NC contact. And from the other end of this NC contact, both of these wires are going out. And from here, these are going to the other safety loops as well. There may be another emergency stop push button or the trap keys, etc. At the end, these two wires are going back towards the page number 15 where we have our safety relay. And these two wire comes here and connect at T12 and T22 terminals, completing the loop for these two safety channels, channel 1 and channel 2. If both of these channels are healthy, then terminal number 13 and 14, here we have a NO contact. And same way 23 and 24 we have another contact. These contact will be closed. If you see here we have connected 24 volt DC directly at terminal 13 and 23. And if both of these channels are healthy, we are getting same 24 volt DC output at 14 and 24 terminals. Here we have connected this wire to the PLC input terminal to be able to see if this safety relay is healthy or not. And the wires from these terminal number 14 and 24 are going to the page number 30. Let's go to the page number 30. And if you can see here, these two wires comes here. And these are connected at the safety inputs of this servo drive. So if the safety relay is healthy, it will send 24 volt DC signal at these safety inputs. And this will enable this servo drive. Otherwise, if the safety relay is not healthy, we are not getting 24 volt here, and this servo drive will remain disabled. Next, we have a X1 auxiliary output. We have connected here a 24 volt DC relay, and through the NC contact of this relay, we have connected here a indicator, and we have named this indicator as safety reset. So this indicator will indicate us if the safety is healthy or not. Next, if you see here, we have T31 and T32 terminals. Another we have T33 terminals. These three terminals are the safety reset terminal. To be able to use the manual reset push button, we have connected T33 direct to the 24 volt DC line. We have connected a safety reset push button which is a normal open push button at T31 and T32 terminals. For example, if somebody press this emergency stop push button, this will disconnect these safety channels, and this safety relay will turn off its safety channel outputs, channel 1 and channel 2. Now when again we reset this emergency stop push button and we want to reset the push button, the operator just have to press this safety reset push button once. It will send a reset signal to this safety relay and the whole circuit become healthy again. Now let's do the wiring of the setup. First of all, we will connect the 220 volts AC line to our 24 volt DC power supply. Next, we will connect a 24 volt DC positive line to our distribution terminals. Next, we will connect 24 volt DC positive and negative lines to the A1 and A2 terminal of the safety relay to turn it on. Next we will connect a wire from T11 terminal of the safety relay, which is channel 1, to the normal close contact of the emergency stop. From the other side of this NC contact we will connect a wire to another emergency stop, and from the output side of this NC contact of the second emergency stop button we will connect this line back to the T12 terminal of the safety relay. This will complete the loop for the channel 1 of the safety relay. Same way we will connect the wire from the T21 terminal of the safety relay, which is channel 2, and we will loop the NC contacts of these two emergency stop push buttons, and from the emergency stop number 2 we will connect a wire to the T22 terminal. This will complete the channel 2 of the safety relay. Next we will connect the reset push button. We will connect a wire from T31 terminal to the NO contact of the reset push button. From the other side of this NO contact of reset push button we will connect the wire to the T32 terminal. This will complete the reset push button wiring. Next we will connect a positive 24 volt DC wire at the T33 terminal so that we can use manual reset push button. Next we will connect the auxiliary output X1 of the safety relay. From this terminal we will connect a wire to the A1 terminal of the 24 volt DC relay. Next we will connect the 24 volt DC negative line at the A2 terminal. We can loop the same negative 24 volt DC wire to the 24 volt DC LED. Next we will connect the positive 24 volt DC wire at the common terminal of the 24 volt DC relay contact, and from the NC contact of this relay we will connect a wire to the LED to turn this LED on, as we are using the NC contact of the relay. From the same contact of this relay we will connect a wire to the PLC input I0.1 to inform the PLC that our safety relay is healthy or not. Next we will connect two positive 24 volt DC lines at terminal 13 and terminal 23. These are the outputs for the channel 1 and channel 2. Next we will connect the two wires from terminal 14 and terminal 24 at the STO input of the servo drive. This will be used to enable and disable the servo drive in case our Omron safety relay is healthy state or not. Next we will connect the positive 24 volt DC and negative to the S7-1200 PLC to turn this PLC on. Now both our emergency stop push buttons are not pressed. That's why both channel 1 and channel 2 indicators are on. Now if we want to reset our safety relay, we have to just press the reset push button once. It will reset the safety relay and the output of the safety relay turns on. This will turn on the relay and this NC contact of the relay opens and it will turn off blue indicator LED. Now if we press the emergency stop once, it will open the channel 1 and channel 2. And as you can see that now the output of the relay is turned off, our 24 volt DC relay is turned off, and as we are using the NC contact, our blue LED turns on, and at the same time we are getting the input at the I0.1 input of the PLC. Now if we release the emergency stop, it will turn on the LEDs of the channel 1 and channel 2. But you can notice that still the output LED of the Omron safety relay is off. So this means this relay need a reset signal. If we press the reset push button once, it will reset this safety relay. The output of the safety relay turns on and the blue LED, which indicates the state of the safety relay, goes off, and the signal going to the PLC input I0.1 also turns off. This means that the safety relay is in healthy state. So that's how we can wire up a safety relay If you like this video, do share, like and subscribe to our channel. And till next time, take care. Goodbye.